What's going down, T subs and T squad? What's good to everybody? Shout out to the people that's already up in here. Can everybody hear me good? I got asked before this gets started. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Can everybody hear me good? What's good? What's good? It's 69 people. I think it's fine. That funky number 69. Yes. Can I get 69 likes? It's 69 people. Shout out to it being 39. Okay, and I get some up. All right, is that okay with y'all? Child. Y'all said the Fletcher should have been on the show. I agree. I agree. Even though Marceau just working. That's all Marceau doing. Okay, he working. All right, that's all. And obviously him working is making it work because it worked y'all nerve. All right. See, it did irk my nerve until I realized what was going on. Marceau just working. That's all he doing. Working. That's it. Child. We're gonna talk about it though, because Marceau was trolling them people and they did not appreciate it. We okay. Marceau was trolling them people and they did not appreciate it. We're gonna talk about it when we get there. um T, you finished cussing from this morning. I was cussing this morning. Y'all listen. When I listened to that live from this morning, I gagged myself so hard up in here, child. I was up in here screaming. Do you hear me? I ain't realized everything I said until I said it, and then I went back and watched the replay. Uh-huh. I was sitting here to the bed dead at myself. I was in here screaming. I said, T, why did you say that? Hmm. You know, to the people who ask me, do I take anything back? No. Do I feel bad about saying any of the things I said? No. Do I feel bad about bringing up her cheering if she got any? No. Do I feel bad about bringing up her man if she got one? No. Okay, I was weak at the lab. When I played that back, let me tell y'all something. I was up in here dead at myself. I said, good God, it's a good thing I ain't a part of the beef sector. Them folk wouldn't last. I said, them folk wouldn't last. This episode was good. Nell and Chris can go. Why you don't like Nell and Chris? Marcel was doing the most. Marcel was working. Y'all get mad at that man. All when he working. He doing what he always do. It got, like I said, it got y'all pissed. So I don't. I mean, he do. It's working. T, I watched your laugh back at 1.75 speed and gagged. I'm weak. Child. Listen, I was dying laughing at myself, girl. I was up in here crying laughing. I said, look, and the funniest parts was when I was talking about her damn child. That part really gagged me. Now I know I shouldn't do that, especially considering the stance that I took. So then, can I really be this upset with Grace and talk about how Grace shouldn't have referenced Erica Mena's child? And here I am, I done said there and did the same thing because the child ain't had nothing to do with it. He really didn't. He or she had nothing to do with what us overgrown folk got worried about. And again, you would think I would feel bad, but I don't. Okay. Now it's no shade to the churn. They was just a casualty. Okay. All right. They were just a casualty of war. But I ain't gonna bring them up again. All right. I ain't gonna bring up the churn again. That's it. That's all. I ain't doing it no. All right. Now that's all. Now I don't want to hear no more about it. Child. Anyway, we 8 minutes and 31 seconds in. Y'all know I get started at the 10-minute mark. Y'all go on ahead and fix y'all a drink. Ain't no where that. Ain't nobody making no excuses. I'm just saying. He I'm not making no excuses. I ain't saying who right. I ain't said who wrong. We ain't got there yet. Y'all need to know what I'm gonna say. All I said was he working. That's all I said. I ain't said nothing else other than he working. That was all I said. I ain't said nothing else. Okay, I ain't said nothing else. Y'all ready to cuss me out? I ain't said nothing yet. I ain't said who right, who wrong, and we ain't even got there yet. Chris hair intrigues me. He seems like a smooth operator. Child, Chris and his low cut jerry curl with the deep waves can kiss my ass till he can't kiss it no damn more. Um, hold up. Talk about some damn Chris intrigue you, child, please. The only thing Chris can intrigue is my coochie. That's about it. That's the only thing he good for. Anything, anything other than that, I don't want no parts. Um, so I got a drink this time. I didn't drink out the bottle like I did this morning. Ain't no need to play no disclaimer because we done went down that road already. So we don't even got to go down the disclaimer. Y'all already know how it go. And if y'all want to see the disclaimer, replay what you played, replay last week. All right. Uh Anywho, Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 6, episode 17. See you, ladylike. Yeah. So the episode continues with Mello and Kiki talking about Tiff Taff bringing up the Crime Stopper. So Kiki denies and says that she has not relapsed. Kiki brings up Tisha being the last to call her. Mello tells her she shouldn't expect that much from her because they're still building a relationship. And then she talks about whether or not she's gonna go to Tiff Taff's um Tad ass baby because it was Tad. Tiff Taff. It was real Tad. All right, it was real Tad. Like you had them people show up and nothing was done. Them people had to come and put on gloves and stuff and all of the rest of that and to come and help you set up for your Tad ass baby reveal, girl. Like you couldn't even do your baby reveal right. You couldn't even get that together. And I know I probably shouldn't say this to Tiff Taff because she might be going through postpartum or whatever the case may be. So saying this probably ain't gonna help. But I mean, but I'm sorry, Tiff Taff. It was, and we ain't even got there yet. But it was real Tad. It was Tad, Tiff. All right, it was real Tad, bro. Like it was Tad. You wanna know how Tad was, Tiff? It was Tad like Kiki's weed in this episode, child. It was about Tad as that. Okay, it was just about as Tad as that. Maybe not as Tad, but it was close there. Okay, it was close to being as Tad as Kiki's wig. That's how close it was. But we ain't got there yet. But we gonna get there. Getting back to Kiki. Um, again, listen, Kiki said what she said. Okay, Kiki said she ain't relapsed. Kiki said that she feel good. She said that she just got out the hospital because of some back problems or whatever the case. Because her back was hurting or whatever the case may be, girl. Probably from lifting all them heavy ass locks and shit. Probably from lifting all them heavy ass locks and damn bolts from damn Home Depots and Home Goods stores and so on and so forth, girl. That's what the people said, Kiki. That don't come from me. But and all the rest of this stuff. But she said she good. She said she ain't relapsed and all of that and all of that. And I mean, even though, she really didn't have no answer to whether or not that was her in the video clip. I mean, my thing is an innocent person would just be like, bitch, hell no, that ain't me. Is you stupid? That's what us innocent people who ain't had nothing to do with going out here poaching these people up out of their locks and keys and deadbolts and so on and some such. Not saying that that's what you did, Kiki, because again, I rocked with you, Kiki, and you said you ain't do it, so I'm choosing to turn a blind eye and say that you ain't got nothing to do with this, friend. But I just still feel like an innocent person would be like, girl, you, what? That's what an innocent person would do. That's what I would do. I wouldn't sit there and be like, well, I ain't at liberty to tell you. Tell you what, ho, either you was there or you won't. Like, guilty hoes say what you said. But again, I'm choosing to turn a blind eye. Okay. Yeah, God almighty. Um, so yeah, moving on. Cause I ain't got nothing for that. So because I don't want to be like. And since we talking about it, let's talking about it. I didn't bring it up last week, but yes, not only was Stormy the only one that was there for Kiki doing all of this or whatever, and won't trying to make her situation a storyline or a laughable moment. Mellow did too. It was a couple of people that just had to let it be known that it wasn't just, up here, you can't just give the people that you want to give flowers to flowers. You understand what I'm saying? You can't give the people that you want to give flowers to flowers. You just have to throw in Melody Cherie. But if it was them and the role was reversed, it will only just be Melody that would get all of the praise. And if somebody else were to have done it, it would have gotten overlooked, but it wouldn't have been all of that. You get my drift? But fine, since the people want me to do that or whatever, fine. Okay, fine. All right, Mello was there too, and Mello was not trying to make what Kiki got going on into a storyline, and she was not trying to be messy with it. Okay, damn. Moving on. So Atisha pulling up on Marceau down to the trap house that they are elevating to look less trap houses, I assume. I mean, they opened it up by taking down some walls or whatever the case may be. I mean, it still looks small as hell. To me, it's about the same size as the apartment that y'all living in now. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe once y'all take all of that out and gutted it out and do all of that and make it look more fresh, more modern, more upbeat, less trap houses. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, looking like, less. This is where we come to clean the dirty money up. You know what I'm saying? Once y'all make it look like less like that, maybe it is because it did look a lot better with it, being open, and then y'all got the doors, the big doors in the back, letting in more sunlight, and then the fresh walls and all that stuff. Like it did look, you know what I'm saying? So I can appreciate that. But what I did not appreciate was how long this scene was. I didn't appreciate the horrible acting that came from Tisha. And then out of all of that arguing about what Marceau spending his money on, it led into you asking for a new, no, for a updated SUV. Well, one thing we got up out the scene was Marceau bringing up the court case. Now, he didn't talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. The only thing he really said is, I think he said it was countersuing and that they was taking it to court. Listen, listen. Marceau can talk his way out of a bank robbery. All right. Marceau can talk. I'm telling y'all, Marceau can talk his way up out of his car getting jacked. Like he could be in the middle of getting carjacked, and then the next thing you know, the roles get reversed or whatever the case may be, and then Marceau, like y'all know what I'm saying. Like he just got that knack to where I feel like even if it's some truth to what the people, because again, I don't listen. I look, I heard and I saw. I just choose to turn a blind eye, much like I'm doing with Kiki. I'm doing the same thing because y'all know it's just guys. I live for them. I don't know, girl. I'm turning a blind eye. But because that might be why you ain't got enough money to get some furniture. Y'all run around there and talk about something. Marcel and I here talking about they could just rent some damn furniture, rent to own. I said rent to own. Nigga, I rent to own, surely. Because Tisha was the one who said that y'all run a multi-million dollar business. So I don't know too many multi-million dollar people that's running around here going to rent a center. I don't know too many people that's running around here going, I don't know too many rich folk shopping and window shopping around there the rooms to go. I just don't know too many. Now, maybe because it screamed fake, phony. Y'all ain't really had nothing going on, and they just needed a scene from y'all. So I mean, it just was what it was. I I don't know. What did y'all think about the scene? Because to me, it was just yeah, true, true. He working. That's all it is. He was working my nerve. All right, I ain't gonna lie. He was working my nerve, just like that scene was working my nerve. Like I was saying, then we went to commercial, then had the nerve to come back to the same damn scene after the commercial. I said, "Well, shit, bitch. Like, can we finally stick an arrow through this heart? It is done at this point." What's good, Hershey? You said you had to sneak in the break room. You still at work, child. Well, I'm glad that you sneaking away to hear me, sir. It's 199 people up in here. Can y'all give me up to like 199 likes? It would greatly be appreciated. I was disappointed that she said all she asked for was a vehicle. You working? Why can't you buy your own vehicle? Ooh, his breast was sitting though. I ain't dealing with y'all. T, get your husband because he on some BS. I'm about to do what they should have did with this scene. Moving on. So Stormy meets with Tip Tap to help her plan for her Tad ass baby reveal because it was Tip Tap. It was real Tad. It was Tip Tap. It was real Tad. And the one time you finally look like you in your age range and you come to this Tad ass, we'll get there, honey, because it was real Tad. It was. It was real Tad. Anyway, anyway, they talk about Tisha and Marceau, and Stormy says that she ain't got no issue with Tisha, but she just can't deal with Marceau because she don't like men that act like bitches. I mean, me either, Stormy. Me either. Look, when it comes to them, I'm staying out of it. Now, if I have to pick a side, if y'all asking me to pick a side, if I had to pick one, because y'all know I'm always on the side of right. Being on the side of right, I'm on Stormy side. At the end of the day, None of that would have never happened had they not been so unprofessional enough to ask people for $100 for a booth fee or whatever on the day of. And you confused up so many damn people, Marcel, that now it's going to be hard for anybody to believe anything that comes out of your mouth when it comes to this business expo. And because of which, they're not going to believe anything that comes out of Tisha because the people already felt like you grooming her. So it's just like I can't stand with you on this with her, and I can't. I'm sorry, I can't stand with you on this one. You know, normally I try, but when it comes to this, I gotta be on Stormy's side. Like it's just I don't know what you want me to do. Okay, I don't know what you want me to do, Heaven. I really don't. I don't know what you want me to do. Now on some stuff I can ride with you with, but when it comes to this, I can't. Anyway, Tip Tap says that she's inviting Kiki to the reveal, and Stormy is confused by that because they not friends or whatever. So Tip Tap says that she could come so long as she don't try to take any locks. It ain't funny. It ain't funny. It ain't funny. And I do appreciate Stormy for not laughing at that tad ass joke. All right, because it won't funny. Talk about something so long as she don't come trying to steal no locks or nothing. I mean, I don't know. Y'all might want to count y'all locks and dead bolts before. Kiki, I'm just playing. Because y'all know Kiki be watching. Kiki, you know I'm not like Tiffany. I am just playing. Tiffany, let me tell you something. Because everybody makes mistakes, okay? Remember, you got up here and you admitted that you was a whore and a harlot and a slut and a skeezer, and then you was a nigga cum rag, uh-huh, because he had a lot more money than your late husband did. You got up here and admitted that. Remember that, all right? And ain't nobody up here slut shaming you the way I just did. You understand? People gave you grace, and when I would, all right? So my whole thing about it is Tip Tap. Don't get up here and pull none of those stunts and shows and shenanigans. You ain't got no damn brand nowhere in America, girl. We still don't know what the hell it is you do. We don't know nothing about what you do. You say you got all of these work emails and you answering all of these questions and you're doing this and you're doing that, but we Tiff Taff bringing up Big Lou not being home. And see, that's another problem that I got with you, Tiff Taff, because you running around here trying to throw all of this shade at Kiki, but Big you just had a damn baby. And you at home by yourself with two teenage boys and a damn baby. Where is Big Lou at? You playing around and what Kiki got going on, but girl, your husband not even in the house with you or your damn baby. You sitting there breaking down the Stormy and all of the rest of this stuff about how you have so much going on and all of the rest of this stuff. But see, gag, because this was the whole sole reason why Big Lou didn't want to add another mouth to feed in the house in the beginning, because you already didn't even have time for him. And now you got exactly what you wanted, a baby, and now you're complaining. I don't understand how that works. You got what you wanted, so now make it work. If I was Big Lou, I wouldn't be damn home either. I wouldn't. I would not be home either, because that was a baby that his big ass ain't want. And it just is what it is. You got to deal with that, Tip Tap. You better find a way to make it work. You wanted that. After he kept trying to tell you that's not what he wanted. Adding another baby was not going to help fix what y'all have going on. It was just going to make it a lot more harder and stressful. And that's exactly what it is. Deal with it, girl. Stormy better than me. I wouldn't have no grace for you, girl. You sat around there crying. I'd have been doing just like this here. I mean, you sitting across from a woman who has a toddler, but who's also running a multi-million dollar company. But then again, her husband is there for her. Courtney is there for her. You understand? She ain't got to wonder or ask her neighbor where her husband is after she just pushed out a baby out her coochie. You just delivered a baby out your coochie and you went around here telling this woman your husband ain't home, but you went around here worried trying to gag Kiki about locks. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Moving on. So the Fletchers and the Scotts have dinner. I didn't know that Marceau didn't know Chris like that. I mean, because I just felt like Chris and Nell been on the show really since season one. I believe. I believe he been there since season one, or maybe season two, but I want to say one. I think he was around when he was telling everybody about the harlot and all of the rest of this stuff. I think Chris was around, or was it Sadar? I can't remember, but I don't know. I just always felt like they was all familiar with each other like that. So unless this is just a part of the story and he just working, I don't know. It was I don't know. Anyway, so the Fletchers want to know why was they excluded from the Expo. My whole thing though is though Fletchers, why did y'all even want to be a part of the Expo? I mean, because everybody seemed to have felt the way. Y'all felt the way. Big Lou and Tiff Taff felt the way. And I'm just like, well, why is y'all feeling the way? Like, I mean, was their expo the thing of the thing of the thing? And anybody who is a black business owner was at the ex? Because I didn't know it was that big like that. Maybe I took it for granted, but I didn't think it was that big like that because y'all really got offended that they didn't invite y'all. But y'all are up here saying that y'all really didn't know them like that. So my thing is, if they really didn't know y'all like that, then why did y'all get so offensive that they did not ask you to be a part of it? Like, I just feel like they've had other things that y'all wasn't a part of. Did y'all feel away then too? And did y'all bring it up then, but we didn't know about it because y'all went on a show like that? But now that y'all on the show like that, now y'all are making it a big deal. I'm just trying to figure it out. Marcel lied. Didn't he say he was with Chris in the ATL? That's what he said, friend. That's what he said. That's why I'm asking questions. Okay. That's why I'm asking questions. Because I don't know. The actual Black Business Expo brand is big. I mean, I'm asking about theirs. I ain't talking about the actual one. I'm asking about Letitia and Marcel Scott's in particular. Like, was it big like that? Like, was anybody there? Do anybody have any friends that was there? Anybody from Huntsville, Alabama? Like, was it like a sold out thing? Was it like real big or whatever? Because the Fletchers is real pressed about not being able to be there, and so that's why I'm asking. Those wigs are messed. They swallow her head up all week, and I didn't say that. Somebody put that in the comments. I don't know. I'm gonna move on anyway. So basically, their excuse was they didn't ask them. I guess because of their relationship with with Mellow Mellow, I guess. Um, you know, I mean, I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe he meant because of the fact of, I mean, because everybody wants to bring up what they're still cool with Leisure Suit. Well, listen, Leisure Suit and the Scots was not seeing eye to eye with Mellow Mellow. So you really can't add Leisure Suit to that versus the Fletchers who are friends with the both of them. So that's, I mean, I don't know. I, I don't know. I don't really know how I felt about that answer. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't really know how I felt about that answer. That answer was real high schoolish. It was real childish. The Fletchers didn't do anything to y'all. If y'all want to be mad at the Hawks, that's fine. But the Fletchers didn't do anything to y'all, and if the Fletchers was still willing to be cool with y'all or cordial with y'all, or still want y'all to be around or hang with y'all or whatever. I mean, whatever. Okay, whatever. Listen. That's what they said. That's what they said. Their reasonings was. I don't get it. It don't make no sense to me. One plus one ain't adding two. Like I said, unless I missed where the Fletchers did anything to the Scots, I don't necessarily. I didn't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, Marceau says that he ain't know what the Fletchers did for a living. He said all he thought was that Chris made a whole bunch of money doing something. I don't know. I, I guess he thought he made a whole bunch of money selling weed around there. Some I don't know. I guess he thought he became a weed pen or something, a kingpin or something like that. And he just thought Nell was his pretty wife. And Letitia said, "Well, Nell owns what she said, a daycare or something like that." I mean, now how many daycares you got? Because I mean, one daycare got y'all living good like that. I think majority of what's going on is dealing with Chris. But y'all know I always tell y'all he a snake in a suit. So child, I don't know. Maybe that's why my husband ain't know what he did, because he know he a snake in a suit. Okay. Okay, maybe that's why Marceau shaded his ass like that, because he know he a snake in a suit. I don't know. Because we got to take that into accountability though, y'all. We do. We do. Chris is a snake in a suit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and for all we know, Nell might be Tasha St. Patrick. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to think that, because y'all know I live for Nell. But oh, I'm missing super chats. My bad, y'all. I'm up here gagging. I'm sorry. Um, now what the hell you said? Why Martell didn't invite them to the expo? Ain't Martell their friend, and he's in the comeback group. Wig and Wig and Weaves can go. I am weak, but you do make a point though. No tea, no shade, but you do make a point. You do make a point. No tea, no shade, but he does make a point. Yeah, that is a good point. You are Leisure Suit's friend, so why didn't he invite y'all? Well, I mean, you do make a point when it comes to that. I read my super chat, damn it. Was Martell on the show tonight? No, not tonight. Daycare centers make money. The price of childcare is ridiculous. I mean, I'm more than sure it is. I ain't saying that it's not, but I mean, we been to their house before. So if a daycare is getting them living like that, and it's mostly, I'm gonna leave them alone. Cause y'all know I like the Fletch. Well, I like Nail. Moving on. The Fletchers take up for the Hawks when it comes to who has successful businesses. Again, I don't understand why Marceau. Well, then again, I do. Marceau's working. Marceau working, y'all. That gotta be what it is. Because other than that, I don't even understand why he even had to say all of that. I mean, it's listen. The asshole thing is fine when it's deserved or when it's in that setting. But when a person doesn't deserve your ass to kiss, it just becomes, I don't know. It just don't become like man like. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of bitch me. You know what I mean? I mean, to be clear, we not hearing about Mello getting sued. We ain't hearing about Chris Fletcher getting sued. We ain't hearing about Nell getting sued. We ain't hearing about Maurice Pooh getting sued. Kimmy either. I mean, we just not. Mello did make a good point at the end of this, Marcel. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I don't like I be only because I feel like y'all all said that y'all was coming to a clean slate and that y'all won't even finna do all of that no more, the unnecessary jabs or whatever. And I do feel like you gave them an unnecessary jab when it wasn't warranted. I'm just gonna be honest. Um, and my whole thing is to the Fletchers though. Y'all sitting here ranting for the Hawks so hard, but again, why didn't they invite y'all to the expo? I mean, Phil did make a good point. So I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't ride for them that much, especially on reality TV. Um, um, the Fletchers brought up the Hawks, not the Scots. I mean, okay, fine. That still doesn't change the fact that Marceau ain't even have to take it there. That don't change the fact that Marceau didn't have to take it there because now that because it got back to Mel what was said, and now that Mel said what she said, Marceau can't feel away. Is all I'm saying. Moving on. Tisha asking about signs of cheating. Listen, Tisha, the fact that you asked that question is the only sign that you need. It was real left field and way out of pocket and way left base. I did appreciate Nell for keeping it real and being like, Chris cheated on me. Girl, we knew it. We knew it. Listen, to let the people at Alabama A&M tell her he's still cheating on you, girl. Because to let all of them tell her he be running around here trying to flirt with the little young hoes, just like Marceau do allegedly, just like Maurice do allegedly, just like Lisa Sue do. We know for sure. I mean, girl, we knew it. Like, I mean, I'm glad you admitted it, but we knew it. Like, we knew it. Like, these little young hoes big came out and gave us Chris Fletcher's real yang yang around the house. We knew it. We knew that him and his low cut jerry curl with the deep waves could not be trusted. Him or them suits could not be trusted. We knew that. But Tisha, it was still just if you think he cheating, put one finger in the air. Okay. All right. Flutter your nostril. You know what I'm saying? Blink your right eye. Okay. Itch your left elbow. Do something. Like because it was anyway. And y'all saw how Marceau was real quick to like shut that whole thing down. Now, Marcel, like you sit over there and made them people feel uncomfortable with all of the unnecessary shade that you threw at them. Talk about something you ain't know what they did for a living. You just thought he made a whole bunch of money, and she was just his kept wife. Because that's basically what you called her. And they had to sit there up in that, but you can't sit there with that. I mean, my thing is, Marcel, if you ain't did nothing on her, what's the purpose of it, of the conversation? I like, I love you, hubby. You know that. But now, if you think that snake in the soup that you sit next to cheating on you, you blink your right eye. Okay? You tap your left toe twice. Okay? You jiggle your left titty one time. Child. Anyway, so Tiff Taft's tired. Girl, it was real tired. It was real tad, y'all. It was like Tiff Taff, no shade. But baby, it was real tad. All right. It was tad to lay it through. Girl, it was so tad. It was tad. Tiff Taff. It was tad. And I just felt like baby Ace deserved way more than that. All right. It was so tired. Like you walked up in there and nothing was done. And then she had the nerve and the gall to blame it on the damn rain. What the rain got to do with y'all setting up the shit on the inside? Like y'all are well behind. Like like the people are already showing up. Y'all just now making damn waffles. And did I look? No, listen, no shade to my little Caucasian lady that was making the chicken and waffles. No shade to her. And Tip Tap, I understand that you's a mixed breed. All right. But listen, where was Aunt Florine at? Okay, where was Aunt Geraldine at? All right, where was Aunt Ethelrene at? Okay, where was Auntie Ada in them? You know what I'm saying? Like, where was Big Mama Louise and all that? You know what I'm saying? Like, where was they at? Like, listen, if it was me, I'd have all my aunties in the kitchen. Do you hear me? I'd have all my aunties in the kitchen. Like, I had that old ass white lady flipping them damn waffles. I said, bitch, I know you fucking lied. No shade to it though. No shade to it though. But I mean, I understand all of that, but still, like you had Stormy to help you. You know what I'm saying? Where was Mama Betty at? You know what I'm saying? Where was all of Stormy's aunties at? Stormy got aunties. Where was all of her aunties and uncles that know how to grill and fry turkeys and whatnot? Like, where was? I mean, you went out the way to get a black party planner. No shade. I'm just, moving on. Mellow Mellow speaks to Stormy, and Stormy did not speak back. Now, Stormy, why did you do that? I mean, Stormy, what's going on? Because see, I thought in the last season you and Mellow Mellow came to some type of understanding with each other. So I mean, because see now it does make you look funny, Stormy, and see now you done gave these Mellow Mellow folk. Excuse me, you done gave these Mellow Mellow for because I was trying to swallow what I was gonna call them. Excuse me, that was actual burp this time. Because now you're gonna have all of these mellow folk coming all out the woodworks, ready to gag you to pieces, ready to drag your name through the mud, ready to talk about your business, ready to talk about your brand, and so on and so forth, because you decided to dig in your purse versus speaking to this woman when she spoke to you. Now you listen, Stormy, because that plucked my nerve. Because now I'm about to have to hit at all up and down social media, all up and down Instagram, all up and down YouTube, and all of that. I don't appreciate it. I really wish you would have spoke back for my sake. All right. Even if you ain't want to speak back to her for real, that's fine. But I wish you would have did it for my sake, friend. Cause you about to be the hot topic all this week. You finna be the hot topic. You and Marcel finna be the hot topic of this whole week. All because you ain't speak. Child. So Tiff Taff bringing up the expo, Stormy bringing up the situation between her and Marcel. I'm sick of it at this point. I am. I'm sick of it at this point. Like I'm sick of talking about this expo. I really am. I'm sick of talking about the expo. I'm sick of Tiffany feeling away because she didn't get an invite. I'm sick of, and to be honest with you, Stormy, I'm over the $100 at this point. I am. Like, I just feel like y'all, the expo done happened. It happened. It's done. Like, because Kimmy gonna say it in the next episode, and I agree. This whole expo thing is growing legs, and it really shouldn't, and it really don't have to. I mean, Melody was dressed like she was gonna work out after her party. Aren't we? If Melody had not spoke, you would have went in on Melody. I guess. Mel is giving. She just left the grocery store. Mel was. She did. Mel did gave. Girl, look. I just got up out my bed. It's raining outside, so I did not feel like putting on no clothes. All right, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to come do this little yang 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 and leave. Like, anyway, Nell comes. Shout out to Nell for showing up. So then Nell pulls Mellow Mellow to the side, and then Nell gets real messy. Now I wonder if people gonna call out Nell for her being real messy, but Nell, you was being real messy, picking that time to want to sit and tell Mellow Mellow about this, about what went down at the restaurant between the Scots and y'all, and you already know my sister wife finna show up. I Nell, Nell, you was being real messy, friend. You was, but um, to be real, I'm not mad at what Mellow Mellow said. I'm not. Like I said, at the end of the day, Heaven, you ain't even have to go there and talk about who you think is more professional than the other. Because in my opinion, you was very unpredamn professional, asking people on the day of for some damn booth money or booth fee or whatever the hell it was. That's very unprofessional. But you running around here feeling like you run the gambit of telling somebody whether they're professional or or or, or more so, are they professional enough to get paid by you? I mean, again, I'm not mad at nothing that Mellow Mellow gave my husband. I'm not. I'm sorry, husband, but I'm not mad at it because it was unnecessary when y'all are supposed to be moving on. Like, I don't know. To me, it was that's all I got, by the way. But to me, it was unnecessary. I don't necessarily feel like it had to be all that. It's 267 people. Can y'all give me up to 200 likes or close to it, please? Thank you. I will appreciate it. I don't know. I won't matter what Melody said. Cause like I say, it won't necessarily happen. The gag is I would have been mad at it too. I'd have been like, what the fuck you mean, nigga? Mm. But again, Marcel is here to work this season. All right, that's all he doing. He just working. That's it. Did anybody bring a gift? I don't know. Girl, this thing, listen, her it was Tad. Y'all, okay, it was real Tad. The reveal for Baby Ace was real Tad. And I wonder if Big Lou gonna be there. I wonder if Big Lou gonna be there because she said he was working a lot. So I wonder if he gonna have enough time to be there for this. If you say so about Marcel, but we all know he is. Was the baby even in the I don't know. I don't know. 158 likes. Come on, you guys. Give me up to 200. Quit playing. I need 200, please. But y'all, I mean, tonight's episode, I mean, it was decent. It won't. Mm, it was decent, though. Malargo tequila and ginger ale. But you said somebody else was bringing baby Ace, and not her man, not the daddy. Mm, what's good, Ty? Excuse me. But yeah, y'all, that's really all I got for this episode. It was all right. It was all right. I mean, it was cool. I'm getting over I'm getting over the business expo. I am. I'm getting over that. I'm getting over the $100. Like I just feel like I'm ready to move on to the big thing that's gonna happen, and that's between Kiki and Tisha. I'm ready to get to that. I'm ready to get to Nell finally asking Mel, is there any truth to her being a cheater and this, that. Like I'm ready to get to all of that. Like we wasted time with this expo and this $100. We wasted time with that. We don't care about that. Like we do not care about that. Tequila and ginger ale. It's all the same reason that the expo is all they're talking about. It's a month of us, but 4 weeks ago for them. Child. At least you're not drinking out the bottle anymore. Cause honey, let me tell you something. Okay. I had a good time necking the bottle this morning, honey. I was sucking on that bottle so damn good, child. Y'all hoes couldn't take me. I was up here reading the roast. I told y'all I gagged myself to pieces on the playback. I did. I was up here, I gagged myself to pieces on the playback. I said, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. 170. Can I get 200? I need 200. Come on, y'all. 200. 200, 200, 200, 200, 200. And did y'all see that hoe hit me back? She hit me back in the comments talking about she on vacation or something like that. And talk about talking about she gonna hit me back up on Monday. I said, ho, please don't because I'm gonna be over it by then. I said I'm gonna be over it by then. So please don't. Just leave it alone. Don't. Like I'm gonna be over it by then. Then she had the nerve to make another post talking about some I'm what she said I was doing intimidating her or whatever the fuck that these people come mess with you. Then when you get them what they want, they then want to turn around and pull a Tiffany. Pulling Tiffany's. So now all of a sudden I'm trying to intimidate and antagonize and all of this, but you came for me. I don't understand how that works, but like I said, y'all, please, I beg of y'all. If she does try to give me a response, I beg of y'all, please do not send it to me. I tell y'all all the time. So long as I don't see it, I don't know. Please do not send me nothing else. Okay. But shout out to the T subs and the T squads and the GAG crew that was all up under her comments though. I saw y'all up in there caping. I saw y'all. I saw y'all. Shout out to y'all. I saw y'all. I saw all of y'all down in them comments, honey. Shout out to y'all though. I will say that. All right, y'all came out the woodworks in them comments, bitch. Y'all came out the bushes. They won't expect that. I won't either. I said, what the heck? I said, what the heck? Child, I was in there screaming. What happened, Teresa? Teresa, look at my live from this morning. I ain't even gonna say. Just look at the live from this morning. That'll answer all your questions. I'ma just leave it at that. 181 likes. I appreciate it. I need some more though. I need 200. We close. I need 200. Let me get 200. Child. Cause I don't play about no doxing thing. Like don't it should never get that serious to where you feel as though you gotta dox somebody or put somebody where they live all on social media, do this and that. Girl, why the hell are you doing that for? It won't even me that you did it to, but it's just the fact that she had put me in the clusterfuck of that foolishness is what pissed me off. Like, don't even play about that. Don't play about that. Like it should never get to a point where you that desperate enough to where you trying to post where somebody live at. Whether it's me or not. And it didn't even have to be me. It could have been Anthony or Don, and I would still be just as pissed. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Like we all grown. Don't do that. Man, like, don't do that, child. Please don't do that. It should never get to that point. It should never get to that point, child. Like, please, like, you want some beef sector type shit. Go to the beef, excuse me, go to the beef sector with that carrying on. That's what they do. All right. They do that in that sector. They don't do that, or at least they ain't supposed to. And not that I care, because I'm not a part of the LAMH sector. I really don't give a damn what they do in this sector. I don't, I could care less what they do around here. Just don't put me in it. That's all I ask. 187 likes. Come on, y'all. Give me up to 200 likes so I can get the hell off here. Yeah, I'm tired. So tomorrow, y'all might get a less gossip. No, it's not gonna be on mic. Y'all are. Y'all was supposed to get that today, but that laugh took president over that. So y'all probably just get that tomorrow because it ain't nothing on Sundays until November. All right, it's nothing on Sundays till November. Nikki, I'm weak. Child. But I don't know. I just want people to leave me alone, y'all. I tell y'all that all the time. Whenever I get up here and I got to say that, I say it all the time. I just want to be left alone. That's it. If you don't like somebody, don't like them. If you don't want to fool with them, don't fool with them. I don't care. Just leave me be. That's all I want. I just want to be left be. That's it. That's it. That's all. Just leave me be. That's it. And we'll be just fine. See, no shade, pretty brown eyes ain't ugly. Beauty is in always in the eye of the beholder, and I behold her as Beethoven's little brother. And I'm talking about Beethoven the dog. All right. Y'all need to understand what beauty is. All right. Beauty comes in all forms, shapes, sizes, fabrics, colors, so on and so forth. All right. Just because you think somebody look good don't mean I do. That bitch ain't cute. Damn sure ain't cute enough to be coming for me. That's for sure. Okay, she ain't never that cute to try to come for me. Be clear. Yep, that's it. To each his own. That's it. You got that, Jackie Jackie. To each his own. It's somebody that like her, obviously. The person that laid down with it and help her create a litter. I mean, I don't know. That's their business. I think because and I said it won't gonna be no more of that tonight. And I said I won't go say nothing else about that woman cheering. Maybe. Maybe. Oh yeah, Jackie Jackie. Oh, I went there. Jackie Jackie, if you ain't Jackie Jackie, listen to me, good friend. Listen, if cursing, reading and roasting, somebody's cheering is too much for your achy breaky heart, Jackie Jackie, I suggest you not listen to the live this morning, okay? I suggest you just use your imagination on what Mike would have. Just use your imagination, and whatever you get out of that is what happened, and we could just go from there. Okay, just yeah, because I wanted all the smoke, Miss Jackie. I got sick of it. When I found out that she was really out here trying to dox people for real, for real, for real. Oh, Jackie, Jackie, I went there. I wanted the smoke. I did. I wanted it bad, but I mean, if you asking me though, Jackie, Jackie, am I proud of it? No, of course not. Y'all know I pride myself on never doing that. So no, I don't like that I did that. But do I feel bad about it? No, fuck no, not ever. I said it, and it is what it is. But I ain't gonna do it no more. Cause y'all know Joy Sand raised me better than that. And I know Joy Sand was clutching her pearls up in heaven. You know they white pearls, honey. And I know she was up there clutching it. And I know God was like, Joy Sand, you better do something about that child of yours. And I'm sorry, mama. Well, she can't fuck it with me. I ain't saying none of that, bitch. Anyway, and you know she was messing with me. I ain't said nothing to her. My mama know. God know too. I ain't said nothing to her. I was minding my business. I ain't said nothing to nobody. You sure did sit in the smoker's. Joy saying understand. She do. She do, but still. I ain't finna do that. I ain't finna do that. She got it this morning, but she ain't finna get me like that no more. I don't know, maybe a year or two or three or four from now, I might, you know what I'm saying, come back and make amends for it. But notice I said 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the line. But as of right now, it's just best that she stay on her side of YouTube and I stay on mine. Okay, it's just best that we do that. She stay on her side of the doghouse and I stay on my side of my house, and we cool. Joe saying is such a pretty name. Thank you. That was my mama name. Country, but that was her name. Did you see the Golden Girls perform to Woman? Yeah, I did, Morgan. Yeah, I did. I still be keeping up. I may not do marching band reviews no more like I once did. I might need to start back getting into it. But I'm gonna start back doing that like once my StreamYard start working. Like when my StreamYard, when I get a device that my StreamYard works well with, where I can screen share, then I could better do stuff like that. I can't do that right. But I'll get back to that eventually. I'll get back to that eventually. Nah, Martell wasn't on the episode tonight. Good. Because we couldn't deal with him and Marcel being assholes. We couldn't deal with the both of them being assholes. It was either one or the other. Oh yeah, we did make 200 likes. Appreciate y'all. Hey Lisa. Well, anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Tonight's episode, like I said, it was okay. It was all right. It wasn't bad. It was decent. For what it was cool. Y'all drop down in the comments. I want you guys to let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. Like I said, y'all might will get a let's gossip tomorrow. I don't know when though. I don't know when. Maybe in the afternoon. Maybe sometime in the evening during dinner time or something like that. Y'all can have me playing on a big screen where y'all eat meatloaf or or pot roast or something like that. You know, I don't know. Um, but yeah, you guys. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank y'all so much for the super chats. It was greatly appreciated. Shout out to all of y'all. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow sometime. Maybe. Bye y'all.
So tonight